Here's our bro on call, Marvin Webster.
Yo, what's up? How y'all
Say,
doing?
man, good.
Hey, man, I went to the movie the other day. I was, trying to figure out what to watch. I was shocked. I looked up on the marquee. Talk about your unexpected surprises. Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Wow, they made another Batman movie. Whew, did you dudes hear about this? Unbelievable. They should have done, some advanced publicity work on this thing, to let people know it was coming up. Maybe they could have done, some commercial tie-ins with the Batman thing. For goodness sakes. I'm being ironic, of course. Batman Returns, I didn't know Batman ever left, So after I recovered from my shock, I went in and actually saw Batman Returns. Now, don't worry, I won't reveal anything about the plot. Of course, that won't be a problem since this movie pretty much doesn't have one. Seriously, though, I feel like I connected to certain parts of the Batman thing a little bit better this time. I finally understand some stuff that used to, puzzle me before, like the Penguin. What was his story? In the comic books and on the TV show, he was like this guy in a tuxedo with an umbrella. What's that all about? But in the movie, it makes more sense. The Penguin was born with flippers instead of hands. So, what happened is his parents dropped his butt in the river. He's raised by penguins in the Gotham City Zoo. See, this is some of that gritty realism that the new Batman movies are so famous for, And Pee Wee Herman plays the Penguin's father in a cameo role in this movie,
Really?
If Pee Wee Herman was my daddy, I think I'd just soon be raised by penguins in the zoo, And, of course, if Pee Wee had been born with flippers instead of hands, maybe he'd still have his TV show, if you know what I mean. And, of course, there's the Catwoman. There's one that's getting all the real notice. Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, here's the story on her. She gets pushed out of, this 10th-story window, see? And so she hits the sidewalk, and half a dozen cats walk over and lick her in the face. And then she, wakes up and comes home and cuts up this rubber raincoat and makes this cat suit and goes out and starts kicking Batman in the butt. Oh, yeah, see, it all sounds pretty ridiculous till you see it in context. See, you got to know the background. I still can't believe that Batman, the world's greatest costume detective, don't recognize Catwoman when he meets her without her mask on, I mean, if Batman can't see through this disguise, maybe he shouldn't be driving such a complicated car, you dig? And what is it with Batman when a good-looking woman comes around, he'll just up and reveal his secret identity to her? He never used to do that on TV. Remember in the first movie, though, Kim Basinger started following him around. What's the first thing he does? Takes her to the Batcave and tells her who he is. And in this new movie, Catwoman, she spends 2 hours trying to kick his butt. At the end of the movie, he still whoops that mask off. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but ain't this guy a millionaire?
Yeah.
If he wants to impress the women, why don't he just leave his mask on and whoop out his bank book, And after seeing the Catwoman, though, I don't miss Robin the Boy Wonder anymore like I used to. Let's see now. Either a 115-pound babe in a rubber cat suit throws me down, sits on my chest, and licks me in the face. Or I could just hang around the house and have Aunt Harriet whip up some tea and crumpets for me and my youthful ward, Dick Grayson. So you don't get to be Batman without being able to make them tough decisions.
Yeah.
I never could figure out this whole Robin the Boy Wonder thing anyway. I mean, how much help is the average 17-year-old rich kid living off a trust fund going to be in a big fight anyway? Especially dressed up in what has got to be the stupidest looking costume in superhero history. And Batman must have got first pick on the uniforms, Here, I'll wear the dark, hard to see in the shadows costume, and here, Robin, you take these bright, eye-catching Keebler elf hand-me-down. I mean, what is Batman doing running around chasing armed criminals with a kid wearing a red shirt, green panties, and a bright yellow cape? A good idea, Batman. Why don't you just paint a bullseye on him, too? Maybe that was the idea. Like I said, you don't get to be Batman by being an idiot. Although you do have to dress like one. Y'all think about it. I'm Marvin Webster.